Jesus. You saw the tears I wiped away before anyone noticed. You heard the prayer I couldn't finish. I thought nobody knew how much it hurt, but you saw every tear, and somehow you stayed. Soft cello enters.
You were there.
There were tears I never let fall in public, moments I swallowed before anyone could ask. I learned how to smile with a storm inside me. I learned how to say I am fine.
When my heart was asking for somewhere to rest, but you
never needed an explanation.
You knew the ache behind my silence.
You knew the nights I turned my face toward the wall and whispered your name.
You knew.
You saw every tear I cried in secret.
You saw it.
Every prayer I whispered,
You heard it. Every night I wonder
if you were near.
You were there
When nobody understood me.
You understood.
When nobody stayed, you stayed.
When I had nothing
Left but tears, you were still holding me. You saw every tear, Lord,
and none of it was wasted. There were seasons I thought my tears meant
I was losing faith,
but perhaps some tears were prayers my mouth could not speak.
some tears carried the things I could not explain.
Some tears were surrender,
Some were grief,
some were disappointment, some were simply the cry of a heart that had
carried too much.
and you never mocked my weakness.
You came near.
Your word says,
You are near to the brokenhearted.
so I know now
My brokenness did not push you away.
it drew me closer.
To your heart, you saw every tear I cried in secret.
You saw it.
Every prayer I whispered, you heard it.
Every night I wondered
If you were near,
you were there.
when nobody understood me.
You understood.
When nobody stayed, you stayed. When I had nothing left but tears, you were still holding me. You saw every tear, Lord, and none of it was wasted.
Everything falls away except soft piano.
The word says,
Thou tellest my wanderings.
put thou my tears into thy bottle.
You did not overlook what I thought was insignificant.
Your word says,
the Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart.
and you promised that one day
There shall be no more death.
neither sorrow nor crying.
So Lord, thank you for staying
Until the tears became worship, felt piano and cello rolling. Until the tears became worship,
Jesus.
you saw the tears. I cried over people. You saw the tears. I cried over doors that closed. You saw the tears. I cried over prayers that seemed unanswered. You saw the tears. I cried when I felt forgotten. And you saw the tears. I cried when I wondered if my life would ever change. And you never said,
Why are you still crying?
you simply stayed. You saw the tears
Behind the string,
you saw the fear behind the courage. You saw the exhaustion behind the smile.
you saw the faith that kept breathing.
When everything felt uncertain and lost,
You knew I was still trusting you.
even when all I could do was cry.
I thought the tears were evidence of weakness.
But maybe they were evidence that my heart was still alive, still hoping, still believing, still reaching for you. So I will not be ashamed of the tears you witnessed. You were there with me.
But if you were there,
In the valley,
you will be there in the harvest.
if you were there,
In the night,
you will be there
in the morning. If you were there,
when I was weeping,
you will be there.
when I rejoice.
You have not changed.
To the person who cried in secret and wondered whether God noticed, you saw you. You saw the tears you wiped away. You saw the nights you could not explain. You saw the prayers you could barely whisper. Jesus, I don't know how to explain everything I've carried, but you know. You saw me when I was smiling and my heart was hurting. You saw me when I couldn't tell anyone. Lord, thank you for seeing me. This opening should feel like someone praying to Jesus alone, not performing for an audience. There were things I could never put into words, feelings I buried because I didn't know who would understand. I learned how to smile when my heart was tired. I learned how to say, I am okay. When there were nights I didn't know how I would keep going, but you saw beyond the smile. You heard the prayer behind my silence. You knew the weight I carry quietly. You knew me. You saw the places I never showed anybody. You knew the questions I was afraid to ask. You saw the tears before they reached my face. There were seasons when I wonder if anyone really knew me. People knew my name, but they didn't know my heart. They knew my smile, but they didn't know what happened after the smile disappeared. They heard my voice, but they didn't hear the prayers I whispered when nobody was around. But you heard them, you knew every sigh, you knew every fear, you knew every silent question. You were there. I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't have to pretend before you. I don't have to hide the broken places, because you already know. And still, you love me. You saw me when no one did. You knew my heart when no one understood. You heard me when I had no words. You stayed near when I felt alone. You saw the parts of me I tried to hide. You saw the weakness behind my strength. You saw me, Jesus, and you did not turn away. Jesus, I don't want to hide from you anymore. Here is the part of me that is tired. Here is the part that is afraid. Here is the part that still hurts. Here is the part that doesn't understand why some things happen. I don't know how to fix all of it, but I know you, so I'm bringing it to you. You don't have to hide from him. He already knows. He sees the heart. He sees the tears. He sees the places nobody else can reach. And his presence is not leaving you, the God who sees me. The God who sees me. Oh Lord, thou hast searched me. You know me. You know when I sit down. You know when I rise. You know when I rise. You understand my thoughts before I speak them. There is nowhere I can go where your presence cannot find me. So why am I afraid of being unseen? You see me, Jesus. You saw me when I felt forgotten. You saw me when I was waiting. You saw me when I was disappointed. You saw me when I was trying to be strong. You saw me when I was somewhere alone just to cry. You saw me when I whispered, Lord, please help me. And you didn't ask me to become stronger before coming closer. You came closer. You saw the heart behind the behavior. You saw the wound behind the reaction. You saw the fear behind the silence. You saw the faith that was still breathing underneath the exhaustion. And you were not disgusted by my weakness. You were near. I thought being seen meant being exposed, but with you, being seen means being known and still loved, being known and still welcomed, being known and still held, being known and still called yours. If you have wondered whether God noticed the season you went through, He did. He saw the tears you wiped away. He saw the nights you cannot explain. He saw the prayers you whispered. He saw the strength it took just to keep going. Your hidden season was not hidden from him. Your pain did not make you invisible. Lord, there were nights I didn't know how I would make it to morning, but something held me.
I couldn't see you, but your hand was upon me. When I had no strength left, you were still carrying me.
You never let me go. Oh, I look behind me now, and I see more than I understood. There were roads I thought would destroy me, yet somehow I kept walking.
There were moments my strength disappeared, yet somehow I found another breath.
There were doors I thought would be the end, yet somehow you led me somewhere deeper.
I called it survival, you called it preservation. I called it weakness, you were carrying me.
When my hands were shaking, your hand was steady. When my faith was trembling, your word remained.
When I couldn't see tomorrow, you were already there. When I could not carry myself, you carried me. Your hand was upon me when I didn't know. Your hand was upon me when I could not see it.
Your hand was upon me
Through every valley,
through every storm,
through every season,
I thought would break me.
your hand was upon me.
You kept me, you covered me, you carried me. Your hand was upon me.
Father, there are things I understand now that I could not understand then. Some doors you closed were mercy, some delays were preparation, some disappointments redirected my steps. Some things I cried over would have wounded me if you had allowed them to remain. I thought you were saying no, but sometimes your no was protection. I thought you had forgotten me, but you were quietly ordering my steps. And now I can look back and say,
Your hand was upon me.
even when I couldn't feel it, you kept me from paths I did not know were dangerous. You preserved me from battles I never saw. You protected me from what I thought I needed. You held me when I thought I was standing alone. I was never outside your reach.
Your hand was upon me
When I didn't know it,
Your hand was upon me
when I could not see it,
Your hand was upon me
through every valley,
through every storm,
through every season,
I thought would break me.
your hand was upon me.
You kept me, you covered me, you carried me. Your hand was upon me.
Everything falls away except piano. Your word says, Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thine hand upon me.
And you promised, even to your old age I am he, and even to hoar hairs will I carry you.
And your word says, Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory.
So I understand now.
I was not holding you. You were holding me.
Only felt piano.
And cello.
Jesus,
Thank you
for the things you prevented that I never knew about. Thank you for the danger I never saw.
Thank you for the doors you refused to open.
Thank you
For the people
you allowed to leave.
Thank you.
For the places you pulled me away from.
Thank you.
For every quiet rescue.
that I didn't recognize.
Sometimes I only thank you.
For what you gave me.
Today I thank you for what you kept away. Thank you for keeping my mind.
When I was overwhelmed.
Thank you for keeping my faith.
When I was tired.
Thank you for keeping my heart.
When I was wounded.
Thank you for keeping my
Purpose when I wanted to give up.
Thank you for keeping my name.
When people misunderstood me.
Thank you
For keeping
my future when yesterday
tried to define me.
your hand was stronger than everything that came against me.
I didn't know why I had to walk that road.
I didn't know.
Why it took so long. Jesus, I thought the silence meant you had stopped listening. I didn't know you were already moving in places I couldn't see. While I was waiting for you, you were working.
Silence.
You were never still, Lord. A single cello note enters.
I measured
Your faithfulness by what I could see, and every silent day made me wonder if you had forgotten me.
I watched the door
And waited for it to open.
I counted the days.
I counted the prayers.
I counted every promise.
I was still holding on to.
But heaven was not empty. You were not absent.
You were not late.
You were working
Where my eyes could not reach. While I was asking, you were arranging. While I was crying, you were preparing. While I was waiting, you were
Even when the answer didn't come, even when the door didn't move, even when the promise fell far away, you were working, Lord. You were working while I was waiting.
Father, I wanted the promise without the preparation. I wanted the harvest
Without the hidden season,
I wanted the open door
without becoming ready for what was behind it.
but you knew what I didn't know.
You knew what I would need.
You knew what had to change in me.
You knew which doors would hurt me.
You knew which opportunities were not yet saved. And sometimes
Your delay was mercy.
you were removing,
What would have destroyed me?
you were building,
What would sustain me?
you were closing,
What I thought I needed.
you were preparing.
What I had prayed for.
And I called in silence.
But heaven was working. You were working while I was waiting,
Moving where I could not see,
preparing what I could not imagine.
holding what I could not hold.
You were working while I was waiting, even when the answer didn't come, even when the door didn't move, even when the promise fell far away. You were working, Lord. You were working while I was waiting.
Your word says,
But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
it does not say the waiting is wasted.
It says those who wait on you will rise again.
Your word says,
Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart.
and Habakkuk tells us that the vision has an appointed time.
So maybe,
The waiting was not empty.
maybe you were preparing the appointed time.
Jesus,
I forgive myself for thinking you had forgotten me,
I forgive myself.
for measuring your love by the speed of your answer,
I forgive myself.
for believing,
The silence meant absence.
because now I understand
You can be silent.
and still be working,
You can hide the process.
and still be faithful,
You can delay the answer.
without denying the promise.
Father,
While I was looking at the empty place,
You were building
something I could not see.
while I was looking at,
What I didn't have,
you were developing.
what I would need.
While I was asking,
for the next door,
you were preparing.
the person who would walk through it
You working on me.
Before you worked through me, there were things I wanted immediately that would have crushed me if you had given them too soon.
There were rooms I prayed to enter.
That you knew I wasn't ready for.
There were people
I wanted beside me that you knew could not walk where you were taking me.
there were answers,
I demanded,
but you knew the timing.
so teach me to trust your hidden work.
Teach me to worship.
Before I see the result,
Teach me to praise you.
while the seed is underground,
Teach me to believe.
that silence is not always absence.
Sometimes,
Silence is preparation.
and if I never see,
Everything you were doing,
I will still worship.
because you don't have to show me the whole process for me to trust the one who is working.
Jesus, I've waited so long, and there were nights I wondered if you still remembered. But I'm still here, Lord, and I'm still holding your word. I don't know when, I don't know how, I just don't wanna stop trusting you. Silence. I remember when I first heard you speak about the things you placed inside my heart. I carried those words like a secret between you and me, believing that somehow the road would open quickly. But time began to pass, one season became another. The prayer remained, the promise remained, but the answer seemed so far away. And there were moments I wondered if I had heard you wrong. Maybe I misunderstood, maybe I had hoped too much, maybe the dream had quietly died. But somewhere underneath my questions, your word was still alive. You never asked me to understand the waiting, you only asked me to trust your heart. So when I couldn't see the road, I held your hand. When I couldn't see the answer, I held on to your word. When I couldn't see tomorrow, I stayed close to you. The delay did not cancel the promise. The waiting did not mean you had forgotten me. The silence did not mean you had walked away. The years did not erase what you spoke. The delay did not cancel the promise. You were still God in the waiting. You were still faithful in the silence. You were still working where I could not see what you promised was still in your hands. There were days I stopped talking about it, not because I stopped believing. I was simply tired of explaining why I was still waiting. I watched other people walk through doors I had prayed about. I watched their seasons change while mine seemed to stand still. And Lord, I had to bring that ache to you, not with anger, not with pretending, just honestly. Jesus, help me trust you again. I realized that waiting was exposing things in me that receiving never could. It taught me patience, it taught me surrender. It taught me that your promise is not more important than your presence. Because if you gave me everything
everything I prayed for, but I lost you in the process. I would still be empty. So before the promise, give me you. Teach me to love you in the waiting. Teach me to worship without seeing. Teach me to remain when nothing seems to move. Teach me to trust that your silence is not your absence. The delay did not cancel the promise. The waiting did not mean you had forgotten me. The silence did not mean you had walked away. The years did not erase what you spoke. The delay did not cancel the promise. You were still God in the waiting. You were still faithful in the silence. You were still working where I could not see what you promised. Was still in your hands. Your word says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. You told Abraham to believe what seemed impossible. And scripture says he did not grow weak in faith. He became fully persuaded that what you promised, you were able to perform. Romans 4. So Jesus, I don't want to measure your faithfulness by my calendar. You have your appointed time. Jesus.